Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. We're back with Eldrazi Ramp on the play for game one. And we go for Sprawl Red. Hope for a 7-mana advice spell for K Command X2 to go digging. Otherwise, we play Ghost Quarter and then go K Command X2 on 3. It's very much okay. We're going into the blind, so I'll keep. Probably get ultra punished for this, but you might as well see what we're working with. Like, it's workable, especially if I draw into a Temple or some value spell off top, so it should be 13 hits roughly. For red, and pass, and pass. Tis an island, and passing draw. There's the temple. And hold. Don't want to play in the force or spell pierce, I suppose. Stubborn denial. Definitely not zoo, though. No idea what this is off the top of my head. Just a lone island. Not a lot of information to go off of just yet. Supposedly it's Affinity, but we'll have to wait and see. Mox Opal starts to look more like Affinity. So in that case, let's take a look at their list. I mean, their only counter magic should be Metallic Rebuke, so I'm going to fire off this K command now. And done. Sowing Microspawn Ugin. I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can make this work. So we'll go top, draw, pass in full. Isamem Knight. Weapons manufacturer. EE triggers. And that will be a problem in the near future. Perfect Springs. Tapped. Now I could do something kind of fun. How many islands? 2. Okay. In that case, we will draw. I will play the Ghost Quarter. And I will kick the island or Perfect Springs. I don't think it matters too much in the grand scheme. Let's take out this Perfect Springs just out of principle. We'll grab a temple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no. We can grab a Sanctum of Ugin. And pass. This way, next turn, we can shock Ugin, trigger Sanctum. Alright, let's see what's up. There's Spire Bluff, 1 card remaining in hand. Is this a Kappa? Feels like a Kappa. Trigger. Alrighty, well this will get complicated real fast then, eh? We'll draw. Sire's 7 Death. Okay, well this becomes more interesting now when it comes to making decisions. I mean, Sire can outpace the Kappa. Are we Ugin get rid of weapons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shock. Get rid of weapons. We plus Ugin. The only way they would be able to then get rid of Ugin is if they pop their EE. Yeah? This one's interesting. Let's go Stomp, Shock. Ugin. Exile the weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to say yes. And I will grab a Sowing Mycospawn. Yes? Yes. You'll be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, I would be able to pay for the ward trigger off the Myco. So yes, I'll grab another Myco. I'll plus Ugin. Grab a K command. Alright, well, we'll pass. No attacks. See what you draw into. Crack Bauble. You'll get 2 draws now. Pass in full. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Unfortunately, just short on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will 1000% block that all day, friend. Saga. Okay. Paying cost for Emery. Yep. Salvage Titan in yard. That's unexpected. Exile 3 artifacts from your graveyard. Turns graveyard to hand. Okay. We draw. Okie dokie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 11. I can then -6. So I guess I don't even need to play the lab imprinted. We should just be able to go kicked Myco. So confirming numbers again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 10 -6 will be 4. Exile Kappa. We'll then have 2 left over for a K command. So I will play Lab. No imprint. 0 Ugin. Kick Myco. Oh, I need to make sure I do this right. Ugin target Kappa. Kick Saga. Yield all. Ward trigger on the stack. Exile the Kappa. Get another temple for the K command. Allows us to exile the Emery at instant speed. Solid win against Affinity. Alrighty. Game 2, you bring in Fade, Strict Serenade, Dismember, Vexing Bauble, and potentially a K return. We will cut out Ice Till, Ghost Quarter, a Rumble, an Emrakul. Keep the Bajuka box since we did see the Emery. What else here? Cutting out Chrysalis. And I want to say that should be everything then. Yes. This looks good. Alright. Let us run it back. That is not keepable at all. We mulligan. We can work with this. So we go Tuck Ugin. Do I even want the gemstone then? I don't know if I do. I think we just pitch the gemstone. I'm going to keep this. I think I pitched the gemstone. I think we're fine without the acceleration here because we're already going to accelerate to 3 mana at the start of 2. Like, yeah, we could technically have 3 mana at the start of, or at the end of 1, but I'm not sure if that's entirely relevant. I guess there is a world. There is a world. But what do I exile? The talisman we can't. We need that for the K return. That's why we'd want 3 mana on 1 if they like drop Pinnacle Emissary and then drop their hand to make, I don't know, 6 drones. The only thing we theoretically would be able to would be the temple. I guess no, we'd have the red source off the talisman. Okay. Hold on. So we pitch what though? Pitch talisman. Exile what? Temple? No. I think I have to pitch the gemstone. The more I look at it, the more I don't like that potential line. I think if it was 7, I definitely would keep it and pitch the talisman. But I don't think I can with 6, unfortunately. No. Pinnacle Emissary, that's good for me. A Myco Spawn, solid. We will imprint with Ugin. And let's see if you have a consign for the talisman. You do? Okay. A bit aggressive in my opinion, but unfortunately for us, it is quite effective right now as I'm short on green sources. We'll draw. Bobble. Well, that is awkward, isn't it? Because I want to play the bobble. But they're also holding up more counter magic, it looks like. Bobble. Bobble lands? That's unexpected. Ramp and Scry draw. Give me a green source. Emrakul is not a green source. You know, I did say a green source and not an untapped green land, so I'll own that mistake. But not exactly what I wanted, I'll be honest. What is your hand? Is that a Metallic Rebuke, maybe? That's perfect. Fetch Misty Rain. We're going to go for 4, so they could be playing Blood Moon. Kick the Myco Spawn. Kick the Saga. Makes a construct. That is fine. Construct down. I will grab... At this point, I think just Temple's fine. Yeah. Grab Temple. And pass and hold. We could look at Cavern, but if they had a Metallic Rebuke, I feel like if they had a consign, they probably would have used it there. If they had Metallic Rebuke, they may have... I guess they didn't have the ability to use that on the Bobble or the K command. I think we can play around Metallic Rebuke fine. I think Temple enables us to play a 7-mana value spell off top, which is relevant. That's fine. Perfect Springs tapped and holding. We'll draw. They're tapped out. You want to keep this lab untapped if possible. We'll play the talisman. And do I just go for the K return now? We can probably hold. Attack for 3. Yeah, the artifacts need to enter. They need to be non-tokens. So this weapons is probably not going to be doing too much. This is a Blood Moon. Harbinger. Was not expecting the Harbinger. But this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I return the Ugin here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. I'll still return the Ugin regardless. So return the Ugin. Harbinger lands. Harbinger's very surprising, though. Blood Moon would have been much better for you. Fast and full. Yeah, Harbinger's a weird choice. Harbinger's a very weird choice. Sprawl. 4. Unfortunately, short 1. Go for red. Go to combat. Down to 11. I mean, Ugin's lined up next turn. So if they hold up 3 mana, we're just going to keep on smacking the face of Mycospawn. If they tap out, we play Ugin, and at that point, we should just win. What say you, opponent? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, we can play everything in our deck. Again, very surprised about that Harbinger. Blue. EE for 1. Sure. That is fine. Do you crack EE? No, you're gonna hold. That's fine. You have 2 mana up. Could be consign. Why crack EE now? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you hit the sprawl. Right. That makes so much sense now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's still fine. We'll still eat it. And if we draw into a land, we play the Ugin. If we draw into any other castable, we should just win. You got it. Yeah. Ugin exile weapons. Ugin plus draw a card. Go to combat. Swing for 3 down to 7. I mean, I think that's just GG's. I guess, yeah, they're trying to keep me off the Ugin since it's the sprawl. It makes a bit of sense. Keywords. Weapons, sure. Pinnacle, trigger weapons. Opal, trigger pinnacle. Trigger weapons. And then, oh, that's cute. Salvage Titan, sacrifice 3 artifacts for 6 damage. 2 at Myco, 1 at Ugin. Okay, that's kind of cute. I like it. Draw. K command, 0 in hand. And I'm going to plus first. We can exile the salvage. That's also pretty funny. We don't need to go that far though. we're good. I'm just gonna ramp Scry Draw to start. Hold up green for Myco, I suppose, and go K command X equals 8. Get rid of the Salvage Titan, but we'll scoop it up and we'll take the win. All right, solid win against Affinity. We'll be back for match number 2. All right, we're back for match 2 on the play for game 1. I mean, I have so many hits off top, right? We have K command, Chrysalis, Mycospawn. I mean, I keep it, right? Do we hedge our bets? I guess we hedge our bets more towards Chrysalis than we do towards Ice Till. I will keep, yeah? It's very top deck dependent. Well, we'll see what comes of it. But we'll get into 6. We are in the blind. We do get another look with Verdant Catacombs. There is maybe an argument for playing Verdant Catacombs on 1, to be completely honest. But I think we stick with the Sprawl and just try and wheel for Chrysalis, Megaspawn, K Command, or Rumble. Because that's 4, 8, 11, 15 hits roughly. Hedge Maze. Is this Neobrand? Nope, it's Birthing Writ. Okay. Ugin, not what we're looking for. We'll go, I guess, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with Verdant Cat. Sprawl. For green? Does Birthing Writ have a way to remove things from... to, like, destroy enchantments? I feel like they do. I'm forgetting what it is. Birthing Writ, Birthing Writ. Where is a Birthing Writ list? Subtlety, Charlotte, Endurance. I don't think they have anything main. No, I guess Besage You, but then they're giving me a land, so we'll just go green. And we'll pass. Thankfully, they have a pretty slow start in general. We don't have to worry about them really going off until turn 2. Do you bolt this in? You do. And play a Coiling Oracle? Nope, they're going to pass. We'll go to end step and fetch this an Ice Fang in hand. Commercial District Surveil, Rumble top. I'll draw. Let's start with green-red Rumble. Ice Till. Grab the Ice Till. Ugin Lab. Imprint 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tuck Ugin. For Ice Till. Does Ice Till land? There's the Ice Fang. Do you flare? Subtlety. Pitching Fibblethip. Fibblethip? Yep. Yield all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll put it on top. Because castable through a Harbinger. And we'll pass. Alright, do you have a Harbinger or a Ritual? You must have drawn into the Besage You, otherwise they would have played that rather than bolting in the Sporific Springs, right? This also would have been an opportunity for them to Besage You the Lab, but they chose not to. So they have something for 3 mana they want to cast. My guess would be a Harbinger, but it would also brick them out of green. And if they don't have a flare, we're able to play the Ice Till and start ramping regardless. Interesting. There's Ritual. Holding up Hedge Maze. Attack with Ice Fang. Why hold up Hedge Maze? Interesting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I guess in retrospect, I didn't need to tuck the Ugin. Charlotte's Agent, not doing much. I mean, at this point, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, we cast the Emrakul. Yeah. I guess actually, hold on. 514 minus. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, 10, 11. No. So yeah, we're just going to cast Emrakul then. Yes, and Emrakul. Our turn, comrade. Opponent scoops it up. Alright, this is Birthing Ritual. Win for game 1. Let's look at sideboard. Birthing Writ. So we're going to cut all of you, friend. Bring in, or cut a Rumble. Ghost Quarter. And bring in Heat, Dismember, K-Return, Bauble, and Cage. We'll also trim out an Emrakul then. Actually, you run Force, right? You do. So maybe trimming out a Ugin smarter here. Alright, let's run it back. Cage. Cage is solid on 1. We'll keep. Do we go Stomping Ground Shock? No, I mean, if we're going Cage on 1, we don't need to. We'll pass. Misty Rain. Draw. Temple. We'll play the Temple and cast the Cage, pass. Do you have a consign? You do not. Cage now bricks Birthing Writ. Misty Rainforest will fetch 19 Surveil. And that's fine. Keeps it on top. We'll pass. Snow covered. Is this going to be a Coin Oracle? It is. Find Shardless Agent. Draw. Devourer. I will play Forest Talisman. Do I heat the Coin Oracle? We really don't need to right now, given that Cage is on board, so I'm just going to pass. We'll hold. Sporific Springs tapped. Choosing not to play the Shardless Agent. Okay. We'll draw. Windswept Teeth and pass. We currently have access to 5 mana, 2 short of Devourer. There's Beseiju on Cage. Yes, that is fine. I'll say yes. We'll go Breeding Pool tapped. And hold up the Windswept Teeth. And pass. There's Shardless Agent. Shardless Agent will find what? Finds the Birthing Writ. Well, that's kind of unfortunate, because I can't take out both with Heat. I can only take out 1. Yep, that will all resolve. Coin Oracle will attack. No reason to heat it. Birthing Ritual will trigger. We're going to fetch prior to avoid them hitting a Harbinger. I'm going to Commercial District Surveil. Forest to Yard. 2, 5, 6. Next turn we can play the Devourer. To be fair, with a Harbinger, we can also heat it. Thibblethip is fine. You'll draw 2 up to 6. Is there a point in heating here? I don't think so, no. We'll draw. Rumble. Wooded Foothill fetch. For forest, or last forest, mind you. I will exile Writ. You have a flare to deal with the body. You have a subtlety to deal with the body. Honestly, that's kind of fine by me. Patient the Thibblethip will yield all, and I'll put that back on top. Unless you have a Harbinger that you're going to Windmill Slam, I'm kind of okay with this. That's the downside of Subtleting Eldrazi. So unless you have a plan in store, you have another agent, finds an Ice Fang, you'll draw a card. That's fine by me. Attack for 3, down to 13. Breeding Pool, tapped. So no consigns from what we can tell. Still could have Flare, hence why we're going to be a little bit careful about playing this Rumble. I will once again cast Devourer, devour the Ice Fang. Do you have a Flare? You do not. I'll play Stomping Ground tapped and pass. And pass in full. Another ritual. That is unfortunate. No attacks. Ritual will go off. What say you, opponent? 3 in hand. Another Ice Fang, they draw a card. We will draw. Emrakul. Let's start off with Rumble. Does Rumble resolve? Rumble resolves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another Devourer. What in the fresh hell is in my opponent's hand that they are not countering anything? Could still be a consign. Do you have consigned memory? We have 5 types in yard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're missing instant. Flare? Flare's fine. Ice Fang does not have Death Touch. If we attack, we end up taking 5 down to 8. Not really something I want to be at, so we're just going to pass. Pass in full. And pass. So Flare, no consign. No consign in hand unless they've drawn into it. So this is a Oculus. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we probably go with Heat here rather than Emrakul. Because Heat's actually mana neutral here. Oh. Well, that changes things. That changes so much. Name Eldrazi. Emrakul the Promised End. Subtlety or Bust. Opponent says your deck is so blinking cool. I'm not sure if that's with like a hashtag S at the end or in all seriousness. But GG's, opponent. GG's. Alright. We'll be back for match number 3. Alright, we're back for match 3 on the draw for game 1. I'll reveal Devourer and pass. Devour trigger. Well, that's interesting. Do we go Rumble? The problem is this. If by some means this talisman does not land, we're in a world of freaking hurt. So we take the safe out and grab the forest, or do we take the risky play and grab the Rumble? Because again, if this talisman bricks, we're just SOL. I think I have to go for the forest and just play it safe. Now the question is, Ugin or Devour? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll talk the Ugin. Okay, it resolved. Let's see if it sticks on board. Marsh Flats fetch down to 19. Undercity Sewers Surveil, so definitely could have had a force. So glad that we played around that possibility. Watergrave Shock 17 for no frog, potentially counterspell. In that case, I'm not exactly inclined to Windmill Slam this Myco right now, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could go Myco, could go Cavern Souls, guarantees the resolution of Devour, but it seems like they're holding up counter magic right now. What's the worst thing they could play on two? On two? Not much, but the fact they shocked in the Watergrave is what concerns me. So I think I'm just going to go Temple and then pass. And we'll set up for the kicked Mega Spell next turn. Like, what do you have in instant speed here other than counter magic? We'll pass in full. Draw. I mean, okay. At this point, we're just going to see if you have a consigned memory main, right? We'll let the Undersea Sewers. Show it to me, opponent. Do you have consign? Is it a counter spell? Want this? Flooded Shred fetch? Is it consigned to memory? Oh, Wan-Chi Tong. Okay. That's fine by me. We can exile Wan-Chi Tong next turn. In that case, yeah, we'll grab Cavernous Soul, name Eldrazi, and pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Devour, exile Wan-Chi Tong. So that is what? A 3 mana. It's rounded down, right? Rounded down. Huh. And I guess Wan-Chi will get 3 in. So they only drew 1 card off of Wan-Chi for 3. Down to 17. I mean, the worst case scenario here is they run Harbinger main. We get absolutely hosed. We lack a red source. Draw. Bajuka Bog. Well, Bajuka Bog after. Wan-Chi Tong. I mean, do we really think they're playing... I guess they'll Fatal Push, or... Do we really think they're playing Murktide? We'll still do it. Bajuka Bog you, pass in full. Blue Delta fetch, down to 15. Sure. Sewers Surveil. Alrighty. Keeps on top. We'll pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've drawn a summon a value spell. Rude. Draw. Sanctum and hold. Black. Black. Bowmast? Yep, Bowmaster. Down to 16, down to 14. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Down to 14. End step, return Oog into hand. And I have to assume you have counter magic in hand, yeah? Ooh. Well, in that case, do we care about the Ugin? Probably not. Sire. Do you have a subtlety? I'll say yes on the Sanctum. I think I'll grab another... Do we grab a Devour, another Sire? Another Sire would be nice. I mean, it doesn't look like they have Consign main. Yeah, I think we just go another Sire, honestly. Cling the Dust. Yep, that's fine. Play Ugin Lab, no imprint. And pass. Another Bowmass, down 13. 13 all. We'll pass. Do you have another Strategic Betrayal? I imagine they only run like one copy of that. Riddler, draw 2. So definitely Murktide. I'm going to call it Frog because I doubt Murktide's actually in here. And Bone screws it up. We'll take the win. Solid. So, yeah, Frog, we'll want... Actually, I don't even know what the Frog decks look like anymore. Because a lot of them have just switched over, like, Esper Blink. Esper Mid. Is it Esper Mid? I guess, yeah. Tameo, Bowmaster, Frog, Wan Chi, Subtlety, Quantum Riddler, Kaido. So no Murktide anymore. Sideboard, Harbinger. And I guess the white splash is for pest control. So in that case, K return out. Dismember, Strix, Heat in. Don't really need the Ice Tills, Gemstone. Oh, not Gemstone, though. Ghost Quarter. I mean, we could definitely trim other cards like Emrakul and a Rumble and keep the Ice Till, but I don't think it's entirely necessary. They're running 3 forces, so actually, I guess, would we want to trim an Emrakul or an Ugin? Either or. Bobble, they have 2 subtleties, 3 forces on average. Cavern Bajuka Bog. Is actually Bajuka Bog even necessary anymore? I guess for Tameo. Yeah, there's worlds where we want to exile Yard because of Tameo, so that makes sense. Do we want to keep the Ice Tills? We could do so, like I said, by just trimming out an Ugin Rumble. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's workable, but very loosely. It depends on how much of a control hand they've kept. It's very interactive. This hand's pretty bad. In general, actually, this hand's kind of bad. We're very heavily reliant on either drawing into a K command or into a force to force equivalent. Now, mind you, that's 13 hits, but we have to hit that on our first draw. I'm gonna mulligan, I think. This one's better. I'll keep pitch a forest. Actually, we'll pitch an Emrakul. The reason why I'm a little bit hesitant there is because if they counter Sprawl on one, it could be pretty bad. We don't have that extra land in our pocket. Surveil, Betrayal to Yard, and draw Ice Still. Hello, friend. We'll go for red and pass. Unfortunately, we did cut the Ghost Quarter, but that's fine. Frog. Draw K command. Are we going to force check? I think it's probably correct to... The alternative is... No, I think we should just force check, honestly. Temple. Ramp Exile. We force checking. Done. Pass. Frog down. We'll hold. When in doubt, force check. Thoughtseize, rude as hell. I mean, I imagine you pull Myco or Explorer. Probably Myco since it can kick. But I guess if you have a Consign in hand, you'll probably pull the Ice Till. Pulls the Myco. Okay. So you don't have Consign in hand is what that tells me. Do you play Counterspell proper? 4 of in the most recent list. That's surprising. Draw. Bajuka Bog. I'll play a forest and attempt to resolve the Ice Till. Press X, I doubt it will. Counterspell. Subtlety. Pitching Sink. Yeah, that's fine. That's a desperation play if I've ever seen one. We'll yield all. Honestly, do I put this on top? I don't know. I don't know if I put that on top. I'm not sure I care enough to do so. It might, like, an Ice Till's okay. I guess if they have nothing else going for them, then it is better than a potential dead draw. So at least we know what's on top. We'll keep the Ice Till. One of those moments of, like, we at least know what we're drawing into. Double blue Wanchi Tong. Yeah, that's fine. You're not drawing anything. It's a 1/1. We're not searching next turn. Yeah, that's fine by me. Land. Attack for 1. Down the 19. You know I have Dismember in hand, but there's no reason to Dismember Wanchi Tong. We draw. I'll cast the Ice Till. You have Counter Magic proper this time? Sink to hand, rude as hell. I mean, yeah, we'll just pass. No reason to play the Bajuka Bog right now. We want to play it after the Ice Till, so that way I can get a trigger. Frog to Yard? I guess because they know I'm going to dismember it. Makes sense. So looking for something bigger. Opponent's going to scoop it up. That's fine by me. Alright, we'll take the win. Alrighty. We'll be back for match number 4. Alright, back for match 4 on the play for game 1. What an awkward hand. Honestly, it was a bad hand. Look at Mulligan. Another awkward hand, though. I'll pitch the Gemstone. Do I reveal 1 or 2 here? The hand's functional without... No, actually, no, it's not. Yeah, I'll reveal both. Trigger, heal it all. I'll start with Breeding Pool. And what else? K command. Play Temple, pass. And pass. Sasaga. Is this Titan? Frick. Why did I have like the inclination as soon as I saw Saga, I was like, is this Titan? God damn it. I wish I wasn't right as much as I am. So I really need to find both a forest and a Myco spawn off top. That's what we're angling for now. Did I see either? I mean, I saw the breeding pool. Crumbling Vestige. Let me guess, you're going to play Spelunking. Yodel. He's a Spelunking. Azusa! Honestly, that's really surprising. I was not expecting Azusa today. This is like pre-MH3 Titan here. Wild. Okay, Azusa. I'm a bit scared now. I'm very scared now. Pause on end step. Are we gonna get Valakutted? No, this wouldn't be Valakut. This would be freaking not Battlements, freaking Double Strike Titan, right? K command? Emrakul, Ghost Quarter, top, yeah. Draw. Chrysalis, big whiff. Go to upkeep. Draw. No, I should have actually popped this beforehand, because now they can make a construct. Yeah, they can make a construct anyways with the second one, so moot point. Saga down. No second Amulet for you yet. I still think I'm dead, though. I guess I could have devoured the Zuza, but I'm not sure that's really going to do much of the problem. I think I need to get rid of the second Amulet, give myself another turn, maybe. I guess I could also held the Amulet, but then I worry about a Lotus Field. But I guess a Lotus Field just hosed me anyways, so maybe I should have held. Give and take. I guess the question is, how much do I fear the second Amulet? And the answer is a lot, but... because even if a bounce land here... I guess with Azusa, bounce land, bounce land, bounce land. Yeah, I guess they can win regardless. Oh, look at that. I was right about the Lotus Field. Oh, shoot. That's dead. I have a sneaking suspicion that I am... well, I guess you would need a second Lotus Field. You would need 2 Lotus Fields. Though I guess you'll be able to grab a bounce land. So what? Bounce land, T-West, Lotus Field. Yeah, GSD for 6. Well, I guess you can go bounce. So what do you do here? With Azusa. Azusa changes the math because you have another 2 land drops. So you can bounce 4. So you have another 2 land drops. So you have 6 mana. Well, what do you do here? Azusa. You're at least looking at 6 mana, but I'm not sure if you can win. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can you win right now? Bounce land, Mirror Pool. Mirror Pool doesn't do it since you don't have colorless. You're short 1 on colorless. Mirror Pool. Oh, well, no. No. Honestly, just going Hainweir and... Oh, I guess you could Bounce Land then Lotus Field again? So you're going to go Bounce Land to pick up Lotus Field, but no, I guess, yeah, just going to go the Haste route, which is fine. Then Gruul Turf, pick up Gruul Turf. Picks up Vestige, really? I guess you have 2 more land drops. Couldn't you have gone Mirror Pool, Bounce Land 2, Vestige 4? Oh, they could have went for the Mirror Pool line, right? Because you go Bounce Land, Mirror Pool, tap Gruul Turf 2, pick up Gruul Turf, play Gruul Turf 4, pick up Vestige, play Vestige. Now you have 6. So they could have went for the Mirror Pool line. Only hasted once still. We're not in a good position by any stretch, especially if they go Bounce Land Beseiju. Because our only out now is if we draw into a land Devour the Titan, but that ain't looking good. That ain't looking good. Oh, you're going for a Mirror Pool now. Yes. So now you can Mirror Pool Titan. Second Titan. Titan triggers. Bounce Land Beseiju. So now they're insulated from Devourer. Even if I were to draw into a temple, let's say. Yeah. No, that was smart. Getting the second Titan on board was smart. Have they shifted to Azusa? Is that something that like Dom Harvey's testing that I wasn't aware of? I haven't taken a peek at Titan in a minute. Dom Harvey list discussion. No, they besiege you. Yeah, that's fine. Commercial district. I should have held up. Mycospawn. I mean, we stopped them from having a second amulet. It just doesn't matter, though. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I'm just going to concede. We're good. We're solid. Is Azusa back in favor? I'm not seeing it. No, the opponent might just be on some strange shenanigans. Alright. Fascinating. Loss for game 1. So we're bringing in a lot of stuff. Chrysalis out. Return out. Excuse me. Cavern Souls out. Gemstone out. Strixen, Dismember in. Fade from History in. Strix Heat, Fade. Yeah, Strix Heat, Fade. And that should be good. Okay. On the play for game 2. I will keep. If you can find a Mycospawn, this looks pretty decent. Draw. Windswept Teeth. Fetch. Forest. Sprawl. We got Chrysalis, right? We did. We still could use red for heat, though. Or blue for Serenade, but I think I'll go double green for Fade. We'll pass. So the question now becomes whether or not we K-Command or Rumble here. So this is going to be Grazer. Grazer, nope. Amulet. Okay. Draw. Ice Till. Ooh, hello, friend. So we can't play this turn. I'll start with a Rumble. Yeah, I'll start with a Rumble. Rip. In that case, I'll grab a Talisman of Curiosity or Impulse. We'll grab Impulse. And pass. So at least next turn we can start Ice Till looping if we really want. Gruul Turf. Only problem now is Spelunking. If they find Spelunking, we have to fade. Which is a bit unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they play Fade here. We're in trouble. Because if we're able to hold up Ghost Corner and start looping, then we're in a really good spot. But the Spelunking makes that a lot worse of a choice, unfortunately. Picks up Gruul Turf as Spelunking or Azusa. Explorer. That's fine. That's not a Spelunking. That's a really strange list. Explorer and Azusa? Weird. But still runs Lotus Field. There's Azusa. You can play one more land. Crumbling Vestige. Do you have a Seiju? Cynic Growth Chamber. Up to 4 mana. Oh, do you have Scapeshift? I mean, I guess you could go Lotus Field, and then play Titan. And allow you a hasty Titan. GSC for 3 for... What in the what? Tireless Tracker. Okay, that's a weird one. We'll draw Dismember. Okay. All of this is really weird. When a land enters, sacrifice a clue. Do I care about the tracker right now? Not really. So I think we go Ice Till, Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter a land? We need to get rid of Azusa. That much is guaranteed. So Ice Till. We can then play Ghost Quarter, mill a card. Shifting Woodland. I will play Shifting Woodland and then Dismember Azusa. Think that makes sense. The question then becomes whether or not we Ghost Quarter now. If they have a bounce land, we can pop it, right? If they have a, whatchamacallit, Lotus Field, then not so much. We know they have a Crumbling Vestige, which actually does play around Ghost Quarter. So actually, I do need a Ghost Quarter now. So we'll Ghost Quarter the Gruul Turf, and then pass. Forest triggers Tracker, that's fine. And pass. So at most right now they have access to 5 mana, unless they can +1. Or they have a Lotus Field, which is a +3. Because the Crumbling Vestige is only a +2 up to 5. There's another Azusa. Oh, God. Gotta be joking me at the Lotus Field. Alright. You have the Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do have the Titan. I mean, if you haste it, bounce land Besage you my temple. That's actually okay. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll be able to exile the Titan regardless with his K command. Okay. This seems okay. Tracker, doing tracker things. Making all the clues. So yeah, unless you can dispatch the ice still, we might be okay. Why are you attacking with this? Explain. You can't... I guess you can hold up mana to sacrifice a clue. Fine. That's fair. So we can't block then. We'll take 9. Because we can't lose the ice till, otherwise we lose the ability to get rid of the Titan. Yeah. Whoa, what the? Saga Mycosynth Gardens. Huh. Not Bounce Land Beseiju, hold up Beseiju? We'll take the 9. Crack clue, draw. Take 10 down to 5. Sure. We'll draw. Oh, this is fascinating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is whenever you sacrifice a clue. Whenever you sacrifice a clue. Play Windswept Teeth, trigger. Heat to Yard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Windswept Teeth, fetch down to 4. Grab a forest. We're looking for a soul land we can whiff. In that case, I'll play the Ghost Quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ghost Quarter mill. K command, ramp and exile. Basically just need to have a ton of blockers here. And done. Oh, there's Emrakul Yard. Emrakul Yard does mean we can shifting next turn for the Emrakul. Confirming. Let me confirm the modes I selected one more time. I don't want to mess this up. Yeah. So ramping and exiling. X equals 6. Titan down. Do I go to combat? I can't present lethal even if I do, so it's probably best to leave back a blocker on the off chance it's relevant. Yes. I will hold. Force you are 1 short of the Sire. Saga trigger. Draw a card of tracker, or the clue trigger tracker. Mycosynth Guard? Oh god, what now? Okay. And honestly, I'm going to just pass until I can't do anything. So what do you got? What shenanigans have you pulled into that you're going to Mycosynth Gardens on that amulet? Do you have Scape Shift? Could also just be another Titan. Nope, another Titan. Am I dead? If you bounce land Otawara, but you need a red source for this Hainweir first. But then after, you should be able to bounce land Otawara. I think that'll be enough. We block. No, we're still not dead yet. Very close, though. Vesuva Mirror Pool. Oh, Mirror Pool, Lotus Field. But then Hainweir's gonna be tapped, right? So you can't haste? Oh, never mind. Double trigger Lotus Field. So now you can make a copy of Titan. You can haste the copy of Titan. So that's 12 trample damage. And I can only mitigate 9. I'm still not dead. I'm still not dead. Oh, I guess if then they go for Otawara, then I am. Yes. They can only haste 1. Hold up. I guess you would need to haste 1, sacrifice with Lotus Field. Oh, but the triggers aren't there for you to then go Echoing Depths. So I don't know if you can get double hasty Titans. Unless you can get to Aftermath Analyst. So currently have 2 mana. There's the Echoing Depths on the Mirror Pool. So you can go for another Titan. Sure. So now you have another Mirror Pool. Now you can make another copy of Titan. Sure. Echoing Depths is now in Yard. So now you have 3 Titans. Again, can only haste 1 as of right now. And there's Otawara. So you can bounce the Ice Till. We can still block 5 to Titan, and then 1 at Tireless Tracker. So we're still not dead as it stands. Also, we only need to send 3 in front of Titan. Otawara, Ice Till out. Yes. Yeah, if I could have just gotten the Sire, this would have been a bit of a better position, because then they'd have to pay for the ward and then have to worry about the Emrakul in Yard with the shifting, but we are unfortunately 1 short. Okay. And then what does Titan pick up? Do you have a second Otawara? Because we block... Not even a second Otawara doesn't solve the issue for them. What I really need now is an Emrakul off top, I think. I think that's my only out at this point. So we block Tireless Tracker. I picked up Boseiju. Boseiju's fine. Still have 1 forest left in deck. Picks up Boseiju. Need Boseiju now. Draw a card, draw a card. You don't have Trample, right? No. So we block 1 here, and we block 1, 2, 3. You have no way to grow as far as I'm aware. We'll take 3 down to 1. Oh, wait, you picked up the Otawara. No, you Otawara the Ice Still. Jesus Christ. Was that a panic? Besiege you. Probably should have done out my upkeep, but that's fine. Surveil. Myco Spawn's not going to cut it right now. Myco Spawn to yard. I desperately need a Emrakul. Oh, we can wheel for it. Rumble. With Temple. Play Temple. So we can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we go up to 8. 1, 2. We're still dead, right? Do I even bother casting here? Because, yeah, we go up to 8 when blocking 1 Titan. We block the tracker for 1 spawn. And we have 2 spawns to go in front of 1 Titan. So that's still 10 damage. Yeah, we don't have much in the way of outs, I don't think. We have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minus 2 would be 8. So we'd have a little bit more blocking power. Would that work? So we go up to 8, block 1, 4, 2. That's still 8. So we need another spawn. So we need 2 spawns, Ice Till and Sire. Yeah, 2 spawns, Ice Till and Sire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves back 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're short 1. Yeah, I think we're short 1 no matter what. Because you played a land for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So 1 goes in front, 4 goes in front, leaving 2, 6, 8. So then we die. We'll concede. Rip. One, 2. Actually, hold on. Did I mess up? No, because Shifting Wood's 5. So no, that's not an option. I was trying to figure out if maybe I could have Shifting Wood, Emrakul, and had enough, but no, we would not have had enough. Rip. All right. Well, we'll be back for match number 5. All right, we're back for match 5 on the play for game 1. I'll keep Reveal Devourer. Let's see if we find anything of relevance. We do not. That's a little bit concerning. I guess if we line it up right, it's either a Sire or Devourer on 4. I'll stack the Temple then. And Breeding Pool, Shock for Sprawl on red. And pass. And pass. It's a little bit risky. I mean, if we draw into a Castable after the Temple, just means that we pretty much hold up K return on 2. Draw, Windswept Teeth, pass. Hold up K return. Let's see if we can draw something of relevance on 3. Hedge Maze Surveil. Is this Birthing Writ or is it Neobrand? Opponent says that they'll keep their secrets and will hold. Misty Rain Fetch. Snow Covered, looking like Birthing Writ. There's Birthing Writ, so this K return looks nice. We draw. Ice Still. Well, kind of wish I played the Lab then, now don't I? Only problem is that playing the Ice Still right now doesn't actually do us much good. I'm going to tuck the Emrakul. I'm going to hold the K return and hold. This way we can break their Birthing Return. So Mystery Reinforced, fetch 17. Harbinger is a little bit rude, but fine. Yeah, Harbinger will resolve. K return and pass and draw. Temple. Do you have a subtlety? No. Body hits board. And I think that should be GG's, to be honest. We could have devoured the Birthing Writ, but I think getting the Sire on board more or less locks up this match. Because even an Oculus doesn't really stop this. Not to mention they had the second one, so it didn't matter. Well, they do get to dig another 7 deep for something of relevance, I suppose. Coin Oracle finds a Shardless Agent. And if they play an Oculus here, we just exile it. Yeah, we're just going to exile it. So you get your Manifest. Always yield. Actually, funny enough, we don't even need to exile it. We can just sweep it. We'll draw. K command. Not going to bother that right now. Devour, exile, writ. K return, yes. Go to combat and hit for 7. And opponent scoops it up. Solid. Alright, so we'll bring in... Do I bring Strict Serenade here? Hold on. This is why we have a sideboard matrix. Birthing Writ, Grafdigger Bauble. No, we do not bring Strict Serenade. I'm crazy. We bring in Heat, Grafdigger, Bauble, Dismember. We get to cut you, and you. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, that looks correct to me. But normally I don't cut out the Ugin. Oh, it's because I have the 3rd K return inside now. Right. Alright, let's roll it back. I think the Ugin's the right cut because of Force Negation. Bit awkward, but workable. I'll keep. We'll pass. We're lining up the K command X2. Shifting Wood. Temple pass. Fetch Surveil. And pass. So holding up a Coiling Oracle most likely. Hold up K command. They cast the Coiling Oracle. Then we'll fire off the K command. That resolves. Surveil. Holding up blues. I could have Consign in hand. Worth keeping in mind. We'll hold once again. Flooded Strand. And holding. We'll draw. Sprawl. Unfortunately, a little bit of a whiff there. I'll play Gemstone or Cavernous Souls. We'll say Cavernous Souls, name Eldrazi. And hold. End step, fetch 17. Breeding Pool tapped and hold. We continue to hold. Paying cost for Shardless Agent. Cascade Trigger resolves. Finds an Ice Fang. cast Ice Fang prior to resolution. I'll fire off the K command now and attempt to ramp Scry Draw. We'll check and see if you have a consign. Pretty sure you do. I've been playing around this entire time and hoping you would tap out, but they haven't. Yep. Figured, but was hopeful. And draw, Devourer. Unfortunately, we're one short. Only 4 types are 4 cards in yard, so don't need the Bojuka Bog just yet. Though I guess if they fetch Surveil, then they would be able to play the Auk. In that case, maybe we do Bojuka Bog after all. There's also some thought to playing the Shifting Woodland now. I'll Bojuka Bog. That way we play around the potential. And pass. We get absolutely blown out by a Harbinger here, though. No Harbinger. There's a Myco. In that case, how do you want to proceed here? I have to imagine that they have counter magic. I have to imagine. I mean, we can devour or eat the Ice Fang. Even if they counter the trigger, it's fine. Yeah, the Devour is probably the right play here. So we will play the Gemstone and attempt to exile the Ice Fang. And pass in full. Ice Fang down. Does the body hit board or do you have a subtlety? There's subtlety. Subtlety lands. We'll put it on top. This forces you to have a Harbinger, otherwise we're just going to recast it. The problem is if you do find a Harbinger, we're bricked. We are in a bit of trouble. We'll pass. I feel like if you had the Harbinger, you would have played it last turn. So you'd have to draw into it. 5 down to 12. Paying cost for Ritual. Well, now you can dig 7 deep for it. If you do, we're in trouble. Did you find the Harbinger? Uh-oh. Draw. Well, here's where playing the Mega Spawn may have been better. We'll play the Shifting Woodland, untapped, and pass. We're not out yet, but we're not in a good position either. We'll pass again. Take 5, down to 7. Because, yeah, the benefit of the Micro Spawn would have been able to go for a forest and then Utopia Sprawl for red for this exact instance. The thing is, they had a consign, they had a full consign available, and we just don't want to really play into that if we can help it. There's the Auk. Yeah, this looks like GG's. Alright, what's your last draw? Okay, command, a brick, and concession. Alright. Yeah, if we had gone for the Micro Spawn play, definitely would have played out a bit different. Alright, cut the Gemstone, run it back. On the play for game 3, I will keep... We trimmed out Chrysalis, right? Yeah, we did. Reveal trigger. Grab K command. Forest, Sprawl, for red still, and pass, and pass. Draw, imprint, and hold K command X2. I'm gonna remind myself real quick. Does Oculus run force? It runs 2. Do I force check here? I don't think it's entirely necessary for me to force check here. But if it does resolve, we can kick and set them back a turn. However, if they play Oracle, then we can K command and play through Oracle, then kick Maiko anyways. Force check or not? I'll force check. X equals 2. Rumble, rumble. I'm going to say top draw and pass. Next turn, kick Maiko. And pass. Boseiju, casting, Quelling Oracle. Finds Consign, a bit late for that. We draw. Second Rumble. Don't want to play into a Flare, so let's Cavern Souls, name Eldrazi, and green, 2, 1, kick Maze. Maze down. Next question is whether or not I ritual here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to grab Temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'll grab Temple. And we'll pass. That way I can play the Devourer next turn, ideally. What you doing back there, Turtle? Splish splashing. Opponent misses their land drop. That is huge. So in that case, we will grab a forest, return Devour to hand. We'll get rid of Coiling Oracle. Oracle out. 3 down to 16. We'll pass. And Bone scoops it up. They must have missed the land drop. Solid. All right. Well, that there will end our league with a 4-1 record at the end of 5. Not bad at all. Only losses were to Amulet Titan and Titan going to Titan. Not much you can do about that. But with that being said, that there will be the end of tonight's YouTube video. As always, if you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting the like button, comment down below if you did see any lines that I missed, any mistakes that I made, or any general feedback be much appreciated. For as much that I hope y'all learn from me in both my success and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. However, if you do want to watch these videos recorded live over on Twitch, you can find me there Sundays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. CST and Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. CST for the weekend challenges. Otherwise, you can head over to my Patreon where you can find these videos ad-free and early. And of course, if you have made it to this point in the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we continue to grow this channel. On that note, folks, I will see you next time. Bye-bye!